Okay, this problem is to do the system of equations that we were working with the angles of elevation or depression. So here's a setup to a problem. The question is, how tall is the tree? You are given that you have two people, this guy here, this guy over here. They're both 6 feet tall, and they are standing currently 25 feet apart. The further guy out has an angle of elevation of 44 degrees to the top of the tree, and the closer guy is looking up at an angle of elevation to see the top of the tree. So using that information, solve for the height of the tree. Pause the video, sketch this out, use your piece of paper, work it, and then when you have it all the way worked, you can unpause and watch the solution and see if you agree. Okay, you should have already worked the problem at this point, and now you are just checking to see if your setup would match mine. I'm going to start by using the triangle, the right triangle that had the 65 degrees in it. That triangle, let me switch to my regular pen. All right, you should have been able to write the relationship that the tangent of 65 degrees is equal to the ratio of x over y. Solving for x, you would end up with y tangent 65. That was just multiplying through by the y. That's the first equation. So we've got it. Hold it off to the side. Go to the other triangle. The other triangle is also tangent. We can write the relationship. The tangent of 44 degrees is equal to that opposite x over 25 plus y. Now remember, if we're eliminating a denominator, we are multiplying both sides through by that denominator. So that's the tangent of 44 degrees needing to be multiplied to the 25 and the y to get that x alone. So if we distribute through, 25 tangent 44 degrees plus y tangent 44 degrees equals x. That is a second equation. Both of these equations are currently solved for x, which means I'm allowed to set them equal to each other. So I'm going to set them equal, and I know that y tangent 65 equals 25 tangent 44 plus y tangent 44. Now you can keep it in these tan functions as long as you'd like, or you can go ahead and simplify it into its decimal form. I chose at this step to go ahead and go to decimal form. So I typed in the calculator tangent of 65, and I'm going to pull out 2.14451y. 25 tan 44 has a value of about 24.1422. And tangent of 44 here is going to be 0.96569y. Can't see that y real well. Okay, so I need to subtract that y over from here, which will give me the 1.17882y equal to this value, just bringing it down, 24.1422. Divide through by that coefficient of y to get 20.47997. That's the y value. I needed to get the x value. That first equation we wrote was that x is equal to y times the tangent of 65. I now know the y value, so plug in that 20.47997 multiplied through by the tangent of 65, and you should get a value of 43.9. That is the height from eye level. So of course the tree is not floating above the ground at your eye level, so you need to add back in the height to eye level of the people that were doing the sighting. So when we add that back in, we should have a height of a tree of 49.9 feet.